Ejumaya force, nurse force, doctor force, approach force, soldier force, custom force, migration force, water force, MPC minister say, vice president say, drum former say, Nana say, Aso force, Kennedy Agyapong never Oceano.
Emo akwaba efa get connected jumedi so eneme me da no pay minim say bibia wo bia no bibia ekoyie ma kama adumra no atiwiem na ade achia no pay sa adna je say etena ase ne esim konwa na ye bon komo ano pay say de ya wonim no ensem a ehu hia say edi hu komo ensem a ehu hia say de to bibia say de to no ene jumedi a yedi e wo get connected jumedi no eso na say de edi ne tie no eye honorable Kennedy Agyapong na this wedi hu odi esi na this so se obeginam na NPP osu kokoko amanyoku no eye flag bearership racer eginam dendende no no so ebetum kani bi tumi no every NPP delegate no ensem na wagina so abepre tumi e wo Ghana general election ye be in the year 2028 I just say 2028 akonto e na yetu ni sa no a enya asem keto ohwe mu bu nkontan ne hwa as a bebo so many be miensa bi na abato ni ginam dendende a enya agro ti enkomo no so so emu ayire a yen so ye wo ha ye boa amwate nsem wase hu se de nsem no tie kasa no edoso abonten so chechiremu no wonya ni nyina e wo get connected dwumedie no so eye ebenada efiada e na fe memene da anopa se de ho hyehye etie no anopa yi ye hyiamu no na wa onim se obi anya obi a na to no so giremu dendende a wuram e wo 5 northern regions Ghana Yera Kennedy Agyapong abawremu a enya asem keto akra wo ne abusuafo adofo ene Ghana this year MPP delegate e bon komo akire wo mu hia se 31st January 2026 abano yenkoto mu obi enkonkose abano na ebeto am Yera Kennedy Agyapong efri mu ba no enya asem keto a ye de nyina abebro na no pay e wo get connected jumedie no eso na hu se dia ensem no esiti enya kasa akwa a pragmatic approach na Yera na ankasa kano realistic approach na ode ye adwuma nsem o ka bia no consistent na o kan ma esisi so sade o kan ne no pepe na bi tie jingle no kwa na beti say o ka pragmatic na me the 5 northern regions and ebe fidi the whole Africa the same message and o copy mu wo northern regions no mu no all sign e ka ho so he is consistent enya de odanda ne ho onim de all year from day one up to this point ye be room wo ne tonim free savannah ena eno we room wo upper west a ho so no one adehye ehwetwe nkomo se de esem na tie de nyina ho ama ne bone mfoni no ebebro ne abo ho enkomo na ukọ the other side of the aisle so otum say also penifo bi to abo eba park ne so no pa we do justice to some of ensem ahodo a eyimu etoto edeba agoprama no so na etimi ahwe ni atenete ni nyina ni kama no on the show who say chairman apiaje ebo modern echeche nsemu a ensem bi a Yera nana akomea coach delegate ni be share baby and now bogu de to abane ma character near the sasem no ABB and Kameh say it's becoming an order of the day. The other side do not have any messenger or they in the campaign now. It's all about you can characterize as a character assassination. They just pick 1 or 2 stuff beer and you come there and just to throw something out there. And pay will do justice to Sanya man. Now feel no yet in some not to be BS here. Medinia Sabo Aquana teach me to let you want to pay Eddie ama chairman so no any chairman Emma Jumedi Eddie na copy baby kakano pay me Eddie amano. Na said ya memen de bia introduce Eddie amount. Na ye no. And so mene opening poprobi and Eddie Shemu. It's not a new face. Only next year with Jumedi. So it's becoming more familiar. Saturday say house now this year. So I think say not just never did na kwemwa no. Kojo dankwa. Ena no pay so me sasa kano e wo fidie mo bie mu amene no ebedi enkomo ne body bunkum na ya bon saa ne de ba na bibia timi awie peye ne de no twanetia keke dankwa na je se timi asiso pepe me bia boko de
yes o nana bia boko ene so de wadi boss ade wadi ni yesu so pa
na be ne de
sa
be bia fi boko street no
street in this way there and you me koye
so
seven period me wujidie say na street ne so kano delegates need end of the day no se delegates no obi e be na babia no street no and be market delegates no se delegates no mo choice amu yiye no eye anase enye no Ghana for in general and mo dom kokromoti e be hye ebeche say eya na say enye enti mo maya somra fom na ye maya so enna bonten na ye ntietie ni Ghana for dodo na no epe no na omone no ayeden etu anamon se omampanyin 2028 na delegate so no ye ne sa pepepe
as a street do eso enkomo na yera keke dankwa e de ato no say why share why the yera Kennedy Agyapong ni message no say be the street na som the adwuma na obi empe ye ni bravo okro a ye pe bibidi ensa ye neja yensa atimi akoya no no enye kasatenti bia na enseptenti bia o street no sa na street ne ka no pe be borum na afia hensem no na ye bo ho nkomo sa be yewura Kennedy Agyapong ewo eye upper west of Savannah ewuram ewo upper west atọ no eguso asema hodo bia odi tutu bia no pe be ma etiefo hu se de te na afia bo e de ewuram but there's this message popping up from the other side of the aisle. Say, the first one was Nsembia, a former leader, on city with Yenya Bernard Avila and Abraham Mochuchin Komo Yin Sebi Guho. Now, Nkomono was about who to lead NPP as a party in these times. But Odin Komona Wajampe Eddie Kokusi character. That conversation is becoming something I say when you bohu enkomo. Ghana history we have leaders. Obiane said the city, Obiane the oye. In this particular moment, you know, you were Kennedy Agyapong are the name to lead NPP party, and yet just the NPP party. We go to win the general election, become the president.
Yes.
Yeah, right now for funding just opposite to other leaders or most in the NPP in terms of credibility, in terms of trust, in terms of nippon and the weight as Obiane more minor two, but not just flag bearer and Kwanso Wayne. Obetime dio minor nim no. Yen fancy any amidst sa a year character conversation. Come here see what the other side decided to drum home about.
Yeah. Nana, it's rather unfortunate. Say, baby, MPP Saman you drew no. 7 periods a year, Babeko Akensia a year brandy say no. Na 7 periods a campaigner kwa dane communist inferior tactics be and I be more a so. So what I say, so you will be a messenger. Sabi o message no krano and so can. Entianya dia ube jaipo nanka wakwa ka obi ho asem say character ne ho nkoneba. But wo hwe senya trend no e kono a akwa say honestly Dr. Bawumia camp no message bie ni hono mo a efiri hono mo ba. Not a single message. Assembly na kwa say o aka 9 pe aka mo fe say me who message bia Unconscious be nim Emma delegates. The BBR nim. It is so.
I say one constituency, one budget.
Me pacho. Yente Ghana ha. Is that nema we in a street in person better no. I was I nema we in a Ghana for person better no. Ye bag abemu. Abeke can some $1 million, one constituency, one village, one dam, one gen, one deer, one man, one woman. Ye can some pee. Ekowi ekosi say. Aho eno na ama sisi ano akwakwye say Dr. Bawumia message biye ni hono mu a Ghana for agi atum. It's difficult. Delegates say ya hena ya toto de mayi a campaign ye beye din amaye. Mo me hwe nipa ebetumi de na kwa campaign ye no ebeye mre ama menu mienu se hye Valentin Butu na se tisi nkrase kwa kasa cha Ghana for a obi a Ghana for benya ne mugidie. Omo ka about character and they say Kennedy Agyapong. It is rather unfortunate. Hey, Ken character no and no and a Ghana for do na no pe say o ma me di o man anim hwe madam for be kan sem bi me kan TV so there na abonten komo kaka na me dey tum
o yo kakra na
edu ba bia yehu se woye den ebe MPP NDC MPP NDC nanka eka ono nko a ti asem o ka street fo ni bi no
boy nkobo
yes o se eka ono nko a enka me fa say NDC enma medi 8 years sa 8 years no obi an contest no say bia MPP be contest there bi ne ka say NDC mo amunyi nipa mra o de only 8 years obi an na MPP so mo amunyi nipa ba akomra na Ghana fo nyina ye nto no so aba na ono susu ndi 8 years ye wi na ka soja fo aba be di 4 years pe na ka soja fo the cleaning system no na discipline asa ya bamu keke street in common so na make at myself na okay nyina no say I think say Ghana here leader or your discipline Ghana here leader sabin prediasa or didn't nice form Ghana here kendinia or no or si ade yo o kan obetumi ayi obi anani eden a onim nia oye obi asabim prediasa obi antumi enye ne sesebi o koliko anase entumi control no enchim ne nsa so eno sa suban no na honorable Kennedy Agyapong ekuta sa suban no na honorable Kennedy Agyapong okuta hwe bibi. It is rather unfortunate say na komia mu ne mpanyimfo bi a di Dr. Bawumia chi no akwakwo hye nkomo na ase free honom na ebebu abon sisi a wo ya kandini a ho e we set abribia no ugina pintin oni omanfo se ekoyie enkoyie e we se o ye den o tatwo hwe Dr. Bawumia character bi a wono so ya 2024 be your candidate asembe na oka ose me de na me ye mate o na me de na me ye mate o afa mu first year ne mame ye ka ade bia na ewo aban no mu akufa na Dr. Bawumia se na oye mate
enioma na enkoyie no
enioma enkoyie no Dr. Bawumia se na oye mate ose na nya na okuta stia no we sa na leader anakandini ekasa so we obi opese we di oman animu anase we ye kandini pa. These are some of the qualities se enkoyie kra na hyenkran enyu hu frim entwe hu nyina je se me de anyamia o me de menka hu me de
boni be se own up
you need to
ade na wo ankasa wo
man up Dr. Bawumia entumi show sa character no na mo amudi nachi no eni o Dr. Bawumia enka hwe mo amudi nachi no mo na mo de ba so eso edi ka nachi no eso edi sia nye ne question komo na si o na anu ya na mo kofa ba yo. So what I say,
my production for no ama na komia video no.
Okay,
so that we will put this conversation to
and no sa suban na America no enye the sign of a good leader. Sa pepe and na omo di Dr. Bawumia chi bi ensam fata kodi di atamu a o se me pa cho Bawumia de menya hwe o Bawumia de, you see, this is a bad quality of a bad leader. You understand? Who you look and nkofo di wachi eye ne ma hu hias me de anyamia o you can't even call them to order. Oh nana o de ye beto aso se ne aka yan no nti no ba miss ye be discussing ye.
All right, ti abusua e komo no eno no Yeah, right now fear the Nana Kumia Ensemwa, and your Nunkwana Kasa Ansem. Say, Enra, ye chechim. Former leader, Enso Kokasa Ansem. I think that line said, yeah, era Kojodan Kwekano. Below the belt, we shouldn't go there at all. We shouldn't go there. Because, before we play that video, and I was just thinking about the Ghanaian, it's not timid.
Of course.
True character of the typical Ghanaian, of course. And yet timid. Don't hear history anymore. Yes. Leaders are before independence, or up to this point, they try to find a way out. Leaders will show up. It shows that Ghana, we are not Ghanaian yet timid. Ghana for leader or you bold.
Yes.
Send kind of confident. Yes. That character no. All around here, Kennedy Agyapong.
Of course, you see, the MPP in the American say, Kennedy Agyapong is the Donald Trump of Ghanaian politics. I'm telling you, look,
very firm.
He is firm. Kennedy, no, he is firm. To be honest with you, Sebin Prediasa, Kennedy Agyapong and a Sebio and Sembia, the other Dr. Bawumia and Crawford Eka say, na owa bemuno, na oka, no obi fa, and I say, na oma kanase. Na omu manun to me and yenya was away. Say Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. And I say, Wabra would nimsen ya or pesa oyano a ye papa. Mpacho uji disenke be. And nuna ye can this is the kind of person a Ghana here. And when you have a statement in the crack cannot be true. Because you know Sama Hodwa, a former president, a year Nana Danko for a kai, a fire Bawumia before. And sana obe we need power. Yes. In the year 2012, major mine with your mine. So can some yes. Economy and I see the na any other identity na neighbor. Yes. So how will somebody put you in that high position? Now if you are bedroom then it means something went wrong. Ebia the onu who far on near my plan is baba yaman. That wasn't what you were doing. Because technically answer na obe can be nipanti. It means there's something has happened. Behind the scenes, there was a deficiency. And yes, you are purely from Bank of Ghana economic side of things. And you feel by a CD, no. I feel quite the Okan once more. You running away from it. I feel how would your leader assign you to other higher responsibilities? So I think it was or no one can say inefficiencies be and a ma ebe wecha no was yes. It was always part and parcel of a year budget presentation what happened? I feel about parliament maybe. Yes. So it was why we inefficiencies. Yes. And even again, Nana can what don't want to say. Nana Kufado Nankasa, Ejina Simpie Sokai said this is the vice president. 1 minute is power. Or the vice president no opportunity power. A lot of the things revolved around Dr. Bawumia. What the Ghanaian share vice president and Dr. Bawumia and then was so involved even from your campaign in 2012 to 2016. Nina no message biani biana Dr. Bawumia na yede eka ono na ekire say yeba dollar no oba arrested dollar economy no obesom ebepeja afi ba bedu ajiegu gidie ni Ghana fo ni mu gidie biom enu nti na 2024 elections no omo man no sa results 39%. It is a clear message. But was it 41 no? And you know correct so now a chairman at church him that you understand, so I don't want to go there. Huh? Omoka 41 no na sa just kan ho no oti results therefore as I saying na na mai what you say that there were about 8 constituencies na enyam mai ntini nyina ba kan ho no ene ukọ electoral commission ho no ma results aya gazette no 39%. I was yama yehwe enra yehwe na akomia nsema no. I think we need to put this conversation in perspective. Yeah, but now if you are wrapping up on that conversation, it shouldn't even start. So I'm coming in and say, but who the message? Yeah, but every message is free the other side. Now if you can't even get one to even talk about. Maybe anyway free era Bawumia and then I swear yeah, but a bit media jina I didn't come up. But we could not in somehow hodwa era Kennedy Agyapong. Jagu and somehow hodwa policies plans. Pragmatic approach or come once no I will lay the foundation down. You see, sir, you don't know to vote for any other person than the Kennedy Agyapong. But you ain't here now come
na fi no nensem no se de okan no yen wrap up on that na fi yen ko unity tour over the northern region.
President 8 years and sister or you're acting president for 8 years before so society it's a part of hope German anything almost now German if you are your job a by experience Bawumia or the move still or your champion or experience the what I had it said when you be in yourself once someone is said what the Bawumia I gave up myself the person beside Kai wouldn't be here I mean Kai dear back say go yini pa o bi party na ni mo a yini a ye hwehwe eni suban e gwa o hwehwe obi a o to abama no be ye party na o bi party na ni na so be deep Ghana ni mo a obi a wetin ya college e gwa obi a o tie na o e gwa obi a o dwane no obi a onye abensem obi a the castle enfa apapa mu enfa party wa okofa obi ati obi si o we dey oyin tumuru ni nti oto abama no Ghana for aba saa ni pa no be saa kasa no ba o saa bi tumi ko kampa na wa se only to be Hassan, a Casa, in Papa, the one. You were catch on the old, and I wait for you see. And do to a Mama, so much is Akasa. As I drink for would send to me about or come. O San Romano down. And then West. Obisio. And we are a Muslim.
Abusia na je se sem no se dia ye wura na akomia kan no eno no asemo warning baby o kan sem ne ko baby o ka kosie. We need to wrap up on this. We shouldn't even give it that time no because no one himself some work no ojane baby o mai sen ko di shim. He should have also added, say, any kind say delegate need choose will be a on kind of He should have also added that line. Because to choose somebody to lead a political party in the larger picture to lead a country, you also need somebody or kind of Say the no chairman, show chair, say ya Polugu Dam as flagship project in the northern region. Never cop baby a Polugu as no. Now any gates, any SCSC or no. You should also add that to the conversation of the delegates having. So that it will be clear how or choosing it's not just the Bawumia. No, the MPP party our asset now, which is here Kennedy Agyapong. Or a lot of raw materials. We need somebody obey me 10 days raw materials into finished product a bit and also that is a near my year can so person chase delegate no shoe or mate and as yen just any pa or what that plan just to go for obia obi nipa betimi control intino like you can manipulate and intino sa na wo person che home obia betimi akọ nti obia betimi no that is not the point. It's about obia betimi abo o my Ghana tiera na na komia should come again and add that lines no any obia only have said the area keke dan kwa kai no we ya de na nko ya true leader. You sit down, you analyze the entire situation. We say quality leader biano o assess o day no in the night. Day no nyama o ye you assess yourself and see say day na ko ye day na nko ye. So starting the next day you know where to fix and where to start afresh or put more energy into. Enye obi a okoda no convince no say enye me dem anye hwe na ade a repeat some mistakes na asem portable mpa na yewura Bawumia kan as a delegate ni gina so e de to abama no 31st January enye se de hewa na ye Bawumia anaso obi obetima coin. What is the message? And yewura keke dan kwa wanya message ni bi
Nana.
Message Benya message ba could be a big so they automa era Bawumia.
Well,
And I said that is the one no. I don't even get that line. Say they are pointing the one no.
I see. I think say messages is here. Omode bebe to me say omo pacho. And now
For
the that is a question. You understand? Opacho. Say upa Ghana for mistakes in there course so in the previous administration in Koneba. You see, it's so sad. Nana, Ninja make us say ya pan and say, enka opacho wa. Not just say nuhu bia den aba. O pacho na eche say o sesa every bibi ho. Na me pacho o. Ni tia nipa bre antoaba. Ama MPP come last 2024 elections. Okay, my Coco reports no. On a former national vice FF Antomo ewu. Amu call some of the constituencies no. Na sebi mpredasa party mpanyimfo bi sebi omo ho ehi. Enti kwampo na ebi mu anya den antoaba no amfa ma MPP. Party fo bi mu suban bi a omo da na di ye wa ban mu no. Eno kura ka ho enti na nipa bebre na kura na ebufu MPP ene yesa yakwa akonu biom yesa yakoi sa nkrofo na omusuban bi ne omu niye bi me pese mebodin enu nti ne Ghana fo anto aba na amaye no na say di Dr. Bawumia chi omu a dwurim ene ketasehye ene proye ebon mo MPP abaya etwa mu no sa nkrofo dodo na no mo send na chi mipo de nkanye say MPP free power ena ye tie OSP ye special prosecutor ye tie attorney general enkasa ye chiwe ko yoko ye de we ko am si na sa ye wa ban mu no nipa bi mu enya omo ho tam saa eti nipa bi mu nya omo ho tam na me no mienu de sebi mpred say ye bre se ne ye bre ya ye gusu bre ya isa akeke
and they were still portraying so omunya hwe
everybody nyakopon delegates memma mo ma ye omo fa ye nim enye form abribia o eni se ye tena honom eye nhwehan ama abribia no omo hia ya na omo ba ye na so na eni omo kokoduru honom wia hwe bibi politician duru campaign a obo se no gina pick up so no peja nensa otomani we afere no da lanku se no I see you don't see me tinted not him no afere de ne hu sie hwe sankofo no mudi Dr. Bawumia chi Dr. a true leader our integrity one quality say we engineer unya sa quality no say Dr. Bawumia won any integrity I think say on one kasa nka ontwa nanin onhwe omudi na chi no na obewu say omunyina dodo nansa ayenwo dodo nanti na nipa bebre anto aba ama MPP ena sa nkofo no mba ochi domo eti wo say bebe ye engineer anase delegate san etoma obie mu a sankofo no beba bedi wachi omo na abesan ne omo eden ahweabo yesi kyem yonko na me che usuban why na di wachi why mu na di wachi Dr. Bawumia atwoni na hwe omo mu di wachi no ne busa wo ho omo mu san e na ni nsam oyoko omo mu san na omo ni nsam special prosecutor nsam doc omo mu di wachi ne dia una squad ne de entwe ye fatawo Sene ya na wa say we a man of integrity. Doc, so we a man of integrity and I know me through challenge me now. Me ba program and I'm throwing it again. Doc, me say call for a forensic audit. 2024 elections na you know. You wha bet we say Canada for this say buy e boa campaign. Obeti honorable we see me so me this say be boa campaign. Obeti ekuo bi say omo this say be boa campaign no. Na oyem say sika ni nyina no. E fine. It is a Dr. Bawumia pese me te hai se me gini die pa se ketasehye ne proye ne dwiri my cause wo ye party no onim hu because at the time no on no ye flag bearer so we ye flag bearer una ye leader of the party una wo hye campaign team no una party no ekutawo una wo ka ebamu una na wo ye panyini yen audit sika ye de ye campaign 2024 no na ye hunu ba bia sika no koye eno na se wutumi ye maye ye be hu se ampa doctor asema wo kan de uyo bia pepere yo anasa dwuru ni ketasehye emmon ho anasa wonsa ho ye fine omo mudi wachi nya uyu supervised over an election sabi ewa ubeda be sorry say me disika say by campaign me boa campaign sika say me ma campaign sika say enso na organizer atin so nko ne ensuo to wanya Valentin boot to cry and say am fa nkwanko tally posters on the day aye to aba get out the vote GOTV amanfo ko mbekọ efiefie makofa maamefo ne merewafo abakrampo ababeto abakrampo no kwanya no mbekọ taxi yekoduru bantima baby amusi taxi ba ko pe no mode ye adwuma maboa maame merewa no so ano ho nom na ekobo 5 aden meanwhile there were allocations for some of these things.
Wow.
It's ni na no say ye ka character there doctor wo character ne there wo Dr. Bawumia so there kwampo na ya na ye me yawo.
Why there?
Asami see ya na no osemi de anya me ya wo no. Is this the quality of a good leader? Is this a good character?
I do be na say ko kan wa crash. Emma delegate na hwe ni followers na de omo. But rather no omo hwe no pe. No one to about, but you are the leader. You are leading the team, and you don't want to take responsibility for followers and what they are doing. Say
he is desperate for power. I say a common say at all by all means. I was so big party in him. Ebeye mampenini. So subino and ababe sheni mua. And you may be a el coso on to me and gina painting and kanya and yet. Say and yet and send the chita for. If you can't put your immediate followers in order. How are you going to manage an entire country? And the delegates the team. What you do for our mobile kakana? Only a mushiadin cover the biomudu wechino. Or more yenema enya. You can't put them to order. Now, therefore, Mike Krakawin. How are you going to manage your country? Now, should be the other side. I know so who one dangerous side. Ye pekendinia sebi seminya semwa obekambia mame. Aname kokwa obedimechi obebomichidom. Mpachana make out myself. Na kendini we there asem to one atwe ne ho. Bawumia asem ne character say ya mozianka character ho asem mo kan other candidates character. Yes. Bawumia character ba ko no. Asem si ya no atwe ne ho. Amemmo na nko na say me there na me leto me there na nyem na me ye driver. Afi na mo fast year no mame. Mo fast year no mame. O followers e to ayampia. E no so be gina say Chese wunyo phobia yi metale me na. That's not how we Dr. Bawumia de obeye wo leader asem to wa obetwe ne ho. Se ne oye. Abusia era keke dankwa na o say ne nka o wa ye bo enkoma no pay or Get Connected show. So call YouTube. O do YouTube GetKennectedTV. But more dey na search search bar ni mebeba. Now if you want you can cross subscribe bonus Jumedia is an live or home ya so now Jumedia so then you leave your comments comment section in the appropriate time you can comment no at the amount and if you be phone line is not to now do adventure at the about Jumedia no so this is the official platform I didn't come if you Kennedy Agyapong and this will do so baby to Franca the new patriotic party MPP January 31st. Now we jina so abe pre to me general election 2028 Ghana ha any ebon komo no edi bibia to BBS ye de eto ye be rem na afa ye rem north the unity tour or de ahye so ho no na ye wura no nensem said ye ka wo show we so no ensesa said ye tie no so de o kan nra no sapepe enetie. That is when you're dealing with somebody onim dia wo ye. If you have vision, if you have the end goal in sight right from the beginning because unim aweye no efra hyase no and in between no ensem no will be constant till the end sa pepe na yewura no ensem etie okopie mu e savannah or ne delegate ni hyiae or radio stations ahodo koye interviews ahodo na ensem a work ni it's about development how so be you soon in knowledge and ne experience I acquire as an entrepreneur no to change the fortunes of this country. And that is what resonates well with the Ghanaian youth right now. Hey, and yet you character there. No, that's not the conversation at all. Why any war priorities now wait media turning the fortunes of this country? Now yet me a tumpon. Because your baby factories, companies near they are there. A new pass any bay juma ehum. Ukoye juma no benya onso kaka e de aboata so. And even if you are busy, unya kwan ko this someone any sanya man kitchen so this girl I'm saying saga near the if people are engaged enough only time why busy factory baby or production obeda your time as an say any so I think this is the man I say or mining na me ni it's not just about the MPP because the are equally Ghanaians. They are not just aliens
one free baby. These are the same people who voted in the 2024 general elections. It is a 2 about we now Omotoma APP. A year, 4 years ago, about close to 2 million people did not turn up again. It tells you that these are Ghanaians, these are not just MPP members. So I think that this is the time delegates should take a decision. About Bawumia or Mino, yet to me, who you name a free baby away. And so I experience somebody who has been an entrepreneur for all these years, he's been in parliament for about 24 years. So who just opposite these two personalities are talking about experience, who is much more qualified to lead this country. Parliament is just all about laws, any policies, any analysis near the other. So Kennedy Agyapong is rich in that experience on that side. No, Ghana so per se ye nyuma hodoma ye de edanda niema ni dinya sika film. E de e na area Bawumia ya e betimi de SSC abo akasa we na wo ye. Tie de o man ni man and can't say nothing about him. Tiabusua my faith ne wo gina si e wasi ni sheki kra. We need to go this route. Near to Abano, Emma Kennedy compare ko Agyapong. You be rem na fe ya hwe na unity told. Yenko quickly na fe ye hwe nsema wodo bi abobo so. Ye ba na fe me ne era keke dan kwa abo ho nkomo. Na ye tutu no asere ni abasa. Nsem no kra dey straightforward. Utia it just sit with you right from the time I will be tie no. Iti yenko ye savannah. Abra owure mu ho na oni delegate ekoko hia a wono mo etwetwe enkomo after no na afi aba radio ho no na afi nsema wode tu dwa no so yet me edb ede abro yebisa na ni swadi hu no. Let's start from that point. Yebisa na ni swadi hu ntia opeso be lead the MPP party any o man Ghana no think so twa picture bi HN some training no bisa question no ye nkwana afi yengotie ba.
So if I'm the president, I'll make sure first I move Minister of Agriculture to Tamale specifically. Some are asking, how are you going to do it? From here, go to Tamale and see the regional administration. It's so huge and it's underutilized. We are going to divide it into two, Minister of Agric and regional administration. Then as time goes on, we build administration or structures for Minister of Agri. The advantage is people will now be moving. Anybody who wants to do a great transaction will come to the north. Okay? Will come to the north. There will be demand for housing. Contractors or investors will come in to build. And when they are building, carpenters, masons, plumbers, arc welders, tilers, painters, or electricians, all these guys are going to get jobs. This is how we can create employment for our youth of this country. Everything is saturated in Accra, and the place is saturated. When you come to the north or any other regional capitals, apart from Accra, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, the place is dead. You only see activities from the weekends, Friday evening, Saturday, Sunday, they all go back. We cannot continuously do that. And therefore, if you want to build, because let's take it for instance, I live in New Jersey for so many years. We share border with New York. But I don't go to New York to shop. I get everything in New Jersey. I used to live in New York, but now in Jersey. I don't remember when I went to New York because I have everything there. When you move from New Jersey, you go to Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, they don't come to New York for their needs. When you move from Pennsylvania, you go to Delaware, a small state, but they have everything themselves. From Delaware to Maryland is the same. Why can't we do it? That is why I've decided to build this country by opening up, and you start that with the ministries. Minister of Energy will go to Takoradi. Okay? Minister of Transport will stay in Accra because of the sea and the air, those things. Minister of Trade.
See, I was here, Kennedy Agyapong, Savannah, and Ocheche and Semono. And so I'm a catch on. This is so clear. man or a plan or an dream what do you want to do with this country as a leader and the whole end of the Kennedy Agyapong. I think this message there and you knew it has been coming with him all this time.
Of course, you see, the vision is in any so. The news what you clear.
Yeah.
Or no DNA say Obama enuma about my. He wants Ghana to work again. And Ghana must work again. It's all about employment. You be creating jobs. Because a new man will honor. A quenya no so honor ma ye bet me dia yes new man ama obi biara a o pa adwuma ye bia no enye biaye. Bibia nsi ye kwan. Your resources no enough. Share idea be getting to the latter end of the video no na oka. I got the opportunity to listen to the entire interview. As some more kind of say, obey decentralizing ministries.
Yes. You
see,
I think he was even emphatic about
accreditation.
Go straight to Tamale.
Yes, accreditation is too much. Because accreditation is a Ghana ni na akoya akra.
Accreditation
is too much.
That's a street term.
Street term.
The
accreditation.
Bibia
yankan.
Well, very well.
Bibia yankan. Intama nkana ye congested. What I say, Obia person or conquer, and your more open ministry, open a year, yes, conquer. But so also the middle of energy, quarter credit,
yeah,
or the agric, cost north. So what I say,
go. So my ministry name man so that they can access it easily.
Exactly.
And he also can plan. We say you produce here. We now have an airport, Watermelon, fully functioning.
Yes,
you just move your resources now straight to these European countries.
Even the economy of the north will improve. The ministries no spread the eco regions now. Workers be kwa now.
Yes.
Amount for kwa high down. If you're a Fubenius cow, amount obi on my top lot egu baby on cohort. And I'm saying you may be anywhere behind a more and some bit to me behind, but say you may be cohon more. I feel bones will be our top plot to be a daughter that I feel be developed.
Yeah.
A bassa a regional canoe, any regional develop. So what I say, but ye be a question can be a question and my other regions near day, and to me, any young resources and for in Tumpong. Say the Ministry of Agric, Air Cornofwa, workers echo winina, a bessa create a juma. And the amount one more krum honum so crampo. A bit be a crum in punto bebem. I will not send you Bibia Quaco young cry near United. Say, he has a solid plan. He really has a
solid plan. May I side with him? A banny a Greek and Tamalina because a banny yes, football production at the day. Onam quine is so quiet.
Yes,
as I say, go.
Yes,
a cat and can leadership and a plan.
Yes.
Able to media make good use of that and so we are ebe boy my young first and ministry of Agric no class it is will be a Tamale no plan be opposite or the Agric you just have to move all the way over call a regional office no the letter I think that is a solid plan. A very solid plan and the year Juma. It was where Kennedy Agyapong Agyapong and no just say oba enye to me who delegate what to me no what done man is here no be di MVP man you could na so onye to me ebe ye mampania. This is what we want to do with the northern region. Yeah, turn a hono into production hub. Now you movie ministry na production in agriculture we na so akoho. You are getting closer to the people. Now if you're producing near man no yeah STB age foreign exchange. Na say here ma push dollar na kakra be shim. The dollar na say e bofom. It tells you say ye adwumaden na yetimi koton wa man no gi dollar ne ba. Sa issue of dollar cost right there it will be a thing of the past. See where clear cut vision era Kennedy Agyapong Agyapong e dey ato akwam. Na enye no nko a osan so a layout the north how a person oputi enema. Na okan e be kan ye nuan babi ne nema bi a osuso onya tumi a ye betimi e dey production na ne bo e din wo amansan adwa so a e dey no ye betimi anya mfaso afiri so ye hwe no so bra.
Now let me show you this, my brother. We are here as a country. We have pineapple in abundance. We have coconut in abundance. I bought this from a supermarket in Tsunami. And look at it yourself. If it's locally produced or is imported. How? Imported. Yeah, so this simple thing, you mean we cannot produce it ourselves?
Yes, so this is important.
Right, and we are spending money to go and import this. Look, this. If you are Muslim, this is what you need. This is sparkling wine, and non-alcoholic, made from pineapple seed for yourself. And all these are important. Look, chocolate. We produce cocoa over 100 years, and we still import this.
This is very serious.
This is what I'm talking about. I have some of them, they left, they forgotten. It's coming. Yam chips. You are here, you produce yam. We don't have one storage facility here. I have a technology from Holland, a company called Grasso. You can store yam for 8 months. I want the listeners to believe in me because in Europe, America, they have one season, the summertime. They produce potatoes in abundance and they store them for 8 months. So every day, when you go to supermarket and you want potatoes, you get it. Why can't we do this? It's the same technology. Like these air conditions, it's like blowers. You know, you put the air conditioning here, reduce the temperature, increase the temperature to a level where the yam will still feel like it's in the air. For 8 months. Holland. So many years that I have done this experiment. Why can't you do it? If I'm the leader of this country, I will ensure that our yam, we store it continuously so that there will be stable price for our farmers. Sometimes they have to sell it because the yam is in abundance. They are forced to sell it, and at the end of it, at a lower price, they don't get anything. So it doesn't encourage them to expand their farm. You have forgotten. Yam chips. We are here. We have yam in abundance. And we import potato chips. I will ban it. If not, we will produce potato as well. Anywhere you produce yam, you can produce potatoes. This is how we can avoid going to World Bank and IMF for all these things. We have to be pragmatic. And we can do it. Again, same on yam. My brother, we produce yam more than any country in the world. But what are the returns? Meanwhile, our next door neighbor, their staple food is yam, which is Nigeria. And they process the yam and they call it pounded yam. Fufu. And when you go to American, African shops, they are all there. Why don't we take advantage? Argentina, Yentimi, Enshe, in Riania, Bayira no more, Nigeria, for pay, Niam processing. Nayan exporting $8 in free. Saturday culture. Say, and was say, making sure, say, in Riania Yedi, we produce, we eat. We produce, we process. We process, we export. Let me repeat. We produce, we eat. We produce, we process. We process, we export. This is the way to go. I'm here. You produce groundnut. And we import about 98% of our oil, cooking oil, from Europe, America, and all those things. When we can use our own granules. We can use coconut oil, even the shea butter oil.
I was writing here, Kennedy Agyapong Agyapong, the vision, Emma, the North, and they said your car, so we use the 5 northern regions to feed the whole of Africa. And on a boom, at the MIA, our Brocopium, our Savannah region. This is so clear. And that way, no, pragmatically, I think it's always around. the other kasabieba. So let's find the definition of it simply enough in the keke down common. So you're pragmatical. What we simply mean is dealing with things sensibly and realistically in a way that is based on practical rather than theoretical considerations. It's the opposite of changing and they say, yeah, kasa bebre do kasa no doso. Now no, we should put them into action. Okay, as I say, yeah, they bet this thing is feasible, we can do it and it can happen. The okay, you know, possible, we can do all this. Or my name was as a bit with the idea by then, or say by any idea now pro and some by a 1 week old. When him said the woman in that so but there will be a storage system, yeah, by any boom. They are conditional, conducive, said you ask by any shank by any bit years, they go. Tell me about here by year, we go to that storage and pick them to the market. And only pragmatic, no any plan, on how I saw my neck. I will say this, every age you say you school, I use social studies there. We learn about Ghana, a mineral rich country, resources near will be raw materials. So if your plan, they say, Yamea, I don't need leaders of this country. What we'll do is to set up factories to produce an amount out of these raw materials, sell them and make money. Because the world need global stage in a market. You need to offer something to get money out of it. Ghana they offer free. Now I say Ghana and China co sign it a year deal be. Then I say Ghana everything the name of China now freely. Not China the name of Ghana freely. Then Ghana what do China? What are we sending to them? Then they call what the mobile phone they come and now the DNA call China kwa koton. A raw near the idea because in the raw state. Not China for turning into finished product. No matter how time back. That is what we're doing all this while. You are Kennedy Agyapong Japan say we will set up the factories here. Say every year go so more dam. Nam so ma ko buy aluminium near the do Ghana. That is the same thing. We set up factories our north now producing near man. You wait me the yam chips, the biscuit, alcohol. International market but that is what no plan what you go. I don't know who here as Ghanaian now. And yet kasatente one constituency one budget. Budget no just a plan. Inti plan get this kind of to your home for. Era dan kwam. Era Ken name someone or the two was Savannah. I think this is the last video was Savannah. Now for the room where upper west now for your source.
Well, you see, Nana, so we Creani and now castle we creani. Nasibia Okotna baby so be so ye creani na fe ye do a foam na the kind yama we bro na ye kase du amehwe na fe de unhunu kwan a obefa so kra e de se kind of two from kra de bro no say bro no de miensa na egum say odi mienu na egum de nine na egum na okose bro nsama de gu tokro ba akumu a ebasa nipa no a one ne nam no kra be dwene bifufro abusa se a na nya asemasi no so ye kuani meka mana kwesisen
yetio
honorable Kennedy Agyapong ono de oye entrepreneur ye ka say entrepreneur obi a ono ankasa obi oye nadwuma ode ne ho eba adwuma ye mu a ono ankasa bi adwuma hwe nnwuma so eye manfo ye nnwuma ne de ne nnwuma so what you say enti no oye ne campaign na no nia onim efa nnwuma ho eno na ode ye ne campaign kwan obefa so obebie nnwuma ama nnwuma aba ma mabunu nya bia ena wa kire mu ama na ba fom delegates nyina etia wa kire mu ama na ba fom se me ba meye ni sei ya wo bayire wa ha bayire no ye betumi ade asie ama bosome be ya nwotwe krampo na anya de na enseye enu bi de ye yam chips eno be ko supermarket nyoma bebra ye to ni nyina dodo na aframa no ne eno ba eba sa emwa encreate nyuma ka bibio Kennedy Agyapong ye entrepreneur yi oka about a nyuma obebie eno na onim eno na ye ne field
say no so no man here
eno no man here it is say ye kan ye miko ye chinas ye kan ne a oye economist a na oye banker a wo so onim sika sem ntoto ye ekeka ye 2012 ekeka ye 2016 ekeka ye 2020 a say be went to me anya enye say be ye kan say obi a che ne bobre I say, Sebi, Kriani, I was so we
are $17.
Now, yet the work of good work for me, the second show some dear bro up blue. So I said, dear bro, me, I went to me and your bro. Also, Obina good moving. I went to me and near Jumano. Went to me a show working. So what I say, you failed the economy woefully. Dr. Bawumia. Ghana for you see the Biameka say moyo. Enya na ye pew. Enya said me brother say Kennedy Agyapong na me penasem enti na mete ha ne o. Na mom nia Ghana for ka. Enu na me ba besre say papa wa bia mu dia. Mum yentie na dodo no e ka na bonten nya street no e ka. Omo no mbeto aba no. Enya me no mienu delegate nko aye to wi ana nipa na be president.
So era dankwa this plans are era Kennedy Agyapong dey go akwam. It resonates well with the street, right?
Exactly. Enu ne nsem a Ghana for wa bonten utina trotro mu, utina pragia mu, utina bass mu a won moka. You see, won mo Ghana for tie ni coat for no, e ho afono Ghana for boko for no, bofo akese for no, mahama say tibo. Bawumia say bote. Me say omo ho afono Ghana for ye pe obi a oboshe. Ye pe obi a obe Kenya Ghana ho na say ya peja. Omo pe leader or smatic. Only me say na no make say me chairman of program is. Make say look, sometimes when you confiding komo wa bonten kwampa, I'm telling you say senkene se JJ Rollins say bi na me fa the crazy say onwu ye and na JJ eba megina batwa amafo se confess ama
for him.
Nipa bebre se kombe to Jerry Rollins.
Ne nature no.
Nipa bebre so na ye kan sa abra na say Rollins say
no nonsense approach of doing things.
But you feel Rollins. You feel Rollins style of leadership no.
See Kennedy Agyapong a package of
and no make kan sisi ane de na soja aban emmabium.
Yeah.
Na mom nia ode kabi mami kabi amammo kwan so ebeba a ede nsese ye pa ene ntoto ye pa ebe peja Ghana honhom no biom no ene owura Kennedy Agyapong ye yini si nchen a Ghana ebetena ye ABC num saa omo de bofo kese ne be dada ye saa abri bia no ye tumi nkoye nim na akwakoye autopiloting. Say ye pe obi oye pragmatic and I say oka obey or chire so kwan obe fa so a obey no or mekan if the fundamentals are one to the one to the when what you say bayre no ye
we chere come there.
Oh Erade Nyakopon.
Fundamental dey come there. Now na yedin komo before we move from here no I think yedin komo bi about ensembia Ghana for Gina so to Abama the NDC in the just ended election. Was it one can some bomb MPP for more this kind of the answer me call from power.
Yes.
Ghana for who say no, we are not going to tolerate our corruption, and that's how we are discovering the admin. So what promises all about you more? And Ghanaians are asking about this baby on platforms. How do I was so people are asking that ben any way that ben people are asking, but who will be to say Kennedy Agyapong? Now Okacho say would this guy now we a bet you. Now you even there won't try. He will do it on your beer. Although he will do it, and that's the kind of person we need now to lead this country. I girl am saying something near the idea. You better take action, and then we solve the problem. Now, problem is that who's no more. You know more. You tell me, girls, if you question, you know what to think about for much. I never china.
Into the kind strong leadership, strong leader. Ah, you can't. Ebi mu say the character. Yes, our character no. And never boa Ghana here will be a or but within the NIC form. I can't say way or munyai or be make sure to say a bit a two bit chat. Oh, we am pep bottom Debbie baby Ghana do this no. Ghana and you be brain a touchima. Well, you be brain unko ye. You be here can denia or bedman yoma asina kwan so. Senya Ghana yen nyina no say e was a no. And then Ghana obi aya ne ope. Ni oti office bia na owia ni sika. Bribe nkete jijia sa say basa. Wow, enti no nipa bebe na omo mpeke pon no. Because say omo kwan mo nwia.
E bia na omo
nya discipline. Emma omo dabi.
O kwa mai omo tumpo na it's all about discipline. Baby ayen tun rangu obi antum to. Baby ayen nyina obi bibia in order. We need a kind of person wait to ensure so that doesn't happen. My inram ewo upper west now for wrap up working a turn for now. Ogusudie another time in another engagement now for twice already amount. And then so I call upper west. There was this interesting conversation. Cameras no caught up with the man beer now or say or on an parliamentary candidate Emma the party in 2016.
Yeah.
Or yeah, on my revelations, we now or Ken camp were declared, but or can say be monso. Yentie papa na yeba, then we wrap up now for your mouth coin. Now do I drink chabre.
And if you know the importance of starch, all pharmaceutical industries are in high demand of starch. Because every medication you take, the tablet, there is starch in it. So the whole world, they are prepared to buy your starch. Where is it? Where is it? Millet. We can use millet for flour.
I'm a lawyer by profession, and I also double as a lecturer.
Okay.
And I teach in the university, and I do a lot of work for the Catholic Church as a lawyer.
Okay.
And I'm also a politician in the Upper West region. The Fiamma Buse Issa constituency, DBI for short.
Okay.
I have been the former parliamentary candidate for the 2016 elections that brought us to power in the year 2017.
Okay. You've joined Honorable Ken's campaign. What informed that decision to join Honorable Ken?
Oh, I've not joined Ken or Kennedy Agyapong's campaign. I am part and parcel of his campaign. His vision, his thoughts, what he has for us as Ghanaians is what made many of us within DBI to join and to campaign massively for him. And it is our prayer and hope that January 2026, we are going to vote massively for His Excellency Ken Agyapong, the incoming president of the Republic of Ghana.
Voting massively for Kennedy Agyapong, is it different from what we had in the previous election, that is 2023? When we came, you guys promised that you were going to vote for us, but we didn't see the numbers as expected.
In that time, the delegates, the executives were muzzled.
Okay.
They were intimidated. They were frightened by a lot of powers be against us. But we still did our best by trying to vote, and we voted the way we did. So they have learned their mistakes, and we have gone around and we have told everybody what the truth is. That is why today you see that past constituency executives, current constituency executives, polling station executives, electoral area coordinators, party patrons, past patrons, party elders, are all here. Let me tell you, we had to go around to bring them there. You know, we have in this constituency 4 paramancies.
Okay.
It's a very wide constituency. We have got Buse,
Okay.
Paramancy, Dafiema Paramancy, Issa Paramancy, and Kajikiri Paramancy. And this.
And if you know the importance of starch, all pharmaceutical industries are in high demand of starch. Because every medication you take, the tablet, there is starch in it. So the whole world, they are prepared to buy your starch. Where is it? Where is it? Millet. We can use millet for flour. My brother, so many things we can do, and we don't need to import. When you go to Upper East and you see Fumbisi, the land over there, the rice suitable for rice, and they have only a small rice mill, and they don't even know that the husk, we use the husk to generate electricity. When you go to Thailand, almost all the rice mills generate their own electricity. What are we doing? There are so many things we can do here. Here, there are 5 northern regions. Your share butter. Show me one factory here.
We don't have.
Meanwhile, the most expensive cream you see, when you read, and there's in it. Check. Where are our leaders? Where are our leaders? Now, even the fruit, the tama is so sweet. You don't have a single factory over here processing this into fruit juice. And you can get this in abundance in all the 5 northern regions. My brother, you say you are poor. You are not poor. You are poor in leadership. And these same people will come and tell you, vote for Mr. A. And they cannot change your life. You need a businessman who will come and create industries. At least the 5 northern regions, I'm going to move 2 ministries to the 5 northern regions. First one, I know, I'm certain, will go to Tamale because of Tamale Airport. And I'm sure because you have the airstrip here, whatever you have, turn it into airport, proper one, that we can send our produce to European market.
It's a upper west region. And you're Kennedy Agyapong copy. But some video na me can boma no. And I make catch former PC. 2016 general elections I call you for the MPP. Constituency one na watch say intimidation is a cause in the just ended flag bearer race a bar so no. Na nya asem ketewa. Ti na easy. Watch say omoye omadwen so beto am you Kennedy Agyapong. But executives no were intimidated. But that time they were so clear because now you were establishment candidate. The establishment was whipping people in line. By this time, there is no establishment. They are party in opposition. The other party never back to power. And a party we focus on. So now they are going to decide. Oh, Mwanka so much to for. Here are Kennedy Agyapong. The party no intimidating Crawford. He had 37%. Now you be floor not war. Said that there be a chairman cano. You shouldn't doubt this. Kennedy Agyapong will lead the NPP in the coming 2020 general election because he will win the flag bearership race. It's so clear. Era Dankwa. Yeah, wrap up with upper western comedy then my tea for some for margin chamber.
Yeah, Nana, you see, me started with former PC, interview, you see, for DBI, former PC interview, Wakan Sampa.
Oh, Okasai.
Wakan Sampa.
Video ni crowd, we couldn't give everything. In some kind of some kito.
Sir, and some no enough first PM say last prime minister almost Shenkophobia as a delegate said by force, Monto money per se, Monto Massimisi, Monto more maintain. You will be a tiani and say, how could that be possible? If you are no credit, but where you bomuchichi offense you as Ababe can say that Sana or the year one.
Oh, Gina Chinya day.
Who did a Chinya day? Ya, you see, so for Susi Winia, Obian Somoda, me refuse our bedibu. As your sister, Okosha, you see him and Okosha in charge. Obian Somoda. A bit of Kokosiano. Not Bawumia, on yet the choice of the delegates, on yet the choice. But establishment is an hour canon, Sabrano, or Wabemu, and Penufo. You bet me a Juma crampon and bimo. So when we knew a constituency, Anoma, opposed to the amount said minister, no, you bet Jeffrey will send into ye force so the necessary ho, and a Ghana for so ampeno. This time around, delegates, you're saying another opportunity. You bet to me a didn't pa Ghana for so on bet to a man. Say ye MPP for ye the bar or mobile to a man no. Ye nyak aquanya bium. Memma mumma yan from swap. Kennedy Agyapong ye will be a Ghana for do no. Pen star no ashe. Pen a memo ahe. Pen you bet to me a yana de ahe. Bawumia be vice president. On your mobile na ye wunui. Ni ko ye ni anko ye nyina ye hunu no pain. Mumma ye ma obi a oye odwuma ye ni emra. Someone with the labor experience. Obi a wayi bi enuma wayi enuma omma no mem digana so na ye hwese ne no so ebeko se ne ebe I think say the message is clear. Opportunity na say ababiem we shouldn't waste it.
We shouldn't waste this opportunity. Some here KK Dankwa the ama delegator o hear me na no pay. So this is the second opportunity for us to right the wrongs. Kwa we are percentage party be say nya na no be den. You are Kennedy Agyapong will win power. Now, the plans are or they egu akwan wokoko but me dey be gu akwan mo man na tumpon but we be na so say ma kwan ma baso e do adwen e ba dwumedie no eso woni mama mrende dada ofra ye be chia say get connected na ba jiso say obi anya obi a eno no free ho a adwen chia wo de e ma ya no pe no watimi aka ho ama bibia atumi aye kama and it said ya esem no etie ena no pe eno no na eno so ti hasemo Miami Alliance no na fe no ye nje wadwen kire enka na bibia entimi enye kama ti numbers no ene wo screen so no frɛ na bo wram a ye betie wadwen kire na eno so bibia tumi aye kama ho ti fe screen so na be fa numbers so message no so de fa YouTube video this one. You bet me ahwe ne akenkan e dey ama. Nti uko YouTube GetKennectedTV. Na afi wait me jaw message no be kan e dey ama. Me kwa homa no so ne Ghana fo a ehwe dwumedi na twetwe enkomo. When you are Get Connected.
Get Connected.
Get Connected, Minia. Minia, how are you? So Get Connected.
Hello, morning.
Good morning. Get Connected.
Get Connected. You, Mr.
Obaji so obi a obi a na eti o.
Get obi a.
Ba eti wa no pe.
Get Connected. Obi a media, Mr. So.
Minia eti wa da Roma. Aba over so a me child Get Connected. Na wa so obi a enye obi a. Get Connected. Many am enti wa no pe asa homa ne ha adwen kakra. Oba so na wotime nka na afi ye kwa no. Momenti o. Many awa homa ne so enti o.
Hello.
Get Connected. Good morning. Get Connected. Obi a enti o.
Na interview because the camera can be honest very good idea compound but from this camp against your friend Bawumia camp Bawumia camp but the representative can send the other chair say oh you will leave the door idea winning about my part but the more general one say like you could general election and ebi na mo ye njama yi nje no ho de na mo ka che ni e fi se don ke na mpampa woni de fe se to bi afa Ghana ntem da onye Ghana hwe o yi ba o mi nya ye kan afem ya e firi je nta be se endre to wa ti ya mutwa kan ho da yin na ya wo ya bonten se amba ba o mi no ne se ti di no kre mu ne o ye che advice abi twemu nya aso ni no nya ni but in the party man ka tanga tanga Omiane, you were Kennedy now the same party now. In the Fijibu, I want to say, and Kuya, present common of more, but the truth is, you won't be ended before the campaign, but it's a monka. It was a more cancer or psycho trouble. Not a Kennedy winner, but never feel anything.
Yeah, no, as I say, Oba, so but Erika Academy or Get Connected show is to say, yeah, no, it's all about what is out the factor. We don't come here and insult anybody. We don't lambast, we don't do anything. It's what is in there. The ATS or two about my working. Also, a dainty, and I said MPP delegate to about my working. Also, about a Juma, the past 8 years, when you be still one. When you bear this message, and yet for delegating for the whole nation because how many so Get Connected. Meaning I Get Connected. Meaning I want man so Get Connected. Nadia Homay Hajin. Meaning I Get Connected.
Hello.
I was saying can Get Connected.
Obia
me
too. Mikasa kwabenya.
Yet you mean
the can say honorable there. Obia no obetimi no ask for honorable party because we MPP party now omo money a day could do honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Ajo temenka.
Yet you come in here.
And Kennedy there Bawumia don't think no Kennedy because I didn't know MPP for when pen there could do say obetimi ade etimi ku adi party no yes to the area honorable Kennedy Agyapong dey and I didn't know but I'm much editor on Abu Kennedy Agyapong. It must say dedicated. Miss Rubia said, woman any now, not in year of Kennedy Agyapong. Now you two, any young boy, and honorable or king to know more. Sinipa say, every day on my penia, I didn't know Obedan and Yaki. The bonfire man said, Pomana or day, who could draw one. na me months up do no find the family member minimum say allow on abu Kennedy Agyapong there you could be the banana
me na se be so ba so me wa homa no so get connected get connected osko bi anyo bia
the last me akatamazo me dale tunko
thank you
me dale so ready to ya na everything is from ya omo ya to amon kan kure because abia mo ito that me bi won kwa nto ma because Kennedy ya wayo mai munu ye mu bebi ya sa homu ka te tan se ya na ya kuma kwa ya ko se NPP homu ye mpe fo homu abo biwa homu ya tu ko homu ye no mu ye yo papa ka fomna MP na mu ti Kennedy ne ji mu na papa o be ka mu o fa não se na mo ye papa ti na papa na ji mpo nye eh na mo ya to papa say bibi mo ya to papa say na mo ya ta ya tramu papa so ma ko papa na amadia na ye ni be chaya papa bibi be ni ma chaya me da ka ta ma so ya le donko
Era my na se be no pay so ba so abusia wa homa ne so get connected Mini awa homa so team can get connected. Yeah. Mo ha homa ne mo na. Mini get connected. Obi anyo obi abodi ne nti o.
E ba to me frame abi me kasa e free sunyane.
Yeti o.
Ba to oda homa. Ayo braso. E ba obi a onim eduma ebidi o man yelim na ana man ko ta se ai president o regento na so do nan to se bi na se kombedi timamufu ana fa so na da sa gentility ne so ba ze ni wo bia ni edne na ni edne na chino o san wa tima asama na mu even you ma do a o ma bo Kennedy Agyapong bi wa bere onye ma e obi esika na yo no ngata na buto sika san ko di chefe ya de mining na se ne sara de mining na sika ma na ya na chese on tin ya dum mi ya bi so na bi su mi ya bi so braso NPP delegates ko te go form fa dan se ya mi pa mo chefe omo e ko so dai ya mi ma te se January Yesra mo say aba mo ko tuma mo ntuma na book Kennedy Agyapong na Ghana for e ka do say NPP do na book Kennedy Agyapong ba Ghana for na e ka so mbeto ba de man minia yesra Ghana for NPP delegates yesra mo pa e din ko
Era do ba na say no pay minia wa homa na so get connected
obi minia
wait you
hello
enyi so ni obi anyo obi wadaro
hello
mini ati me nka me ti wonka
me so me ti wonka na so wa mo kom ka hello
o ti me nka bodi ne nti o
ya fam ya po me ka ta fluency
me nti o
ya afaru police station executive mini obi ni obi anka dunia pani Kennedy Agyapong on and embo afro ye papa Bawumia nam embo afro nti obi ye delegate no ye hu nya nti mamu ka ti obi anya obi very important ema 5 aspirants no nti obi ni obi anya de and ye munya kan obi
me na asi bebre on say e bia na the first time we show we obi anya obi anya obi be free get nothing to do with delegates. It will be a free crowd. I didn't know it's not about delegates. What are my delegate in internet? No pay. Spreading this message to you. You shouldn't twist BBR. Me know how man so didn't be our free finite. I was how man so get connected. Obia body native.
Maybe I'm just so long, make us a free balls.
Wait 2 minutes.
Yo, yeah, me pacha me chile ni na in fact, Ken me chi me mo boy ma papa.
That's it.
In fact, mo boy ma some say na ya politics. Obviously. E wo mo say kunya na abeda e na gusiafo prepare to obviously. And ya prepare na nya start prepare na wa say ya dia to ndidie ni de bika ka ho. Ede ekeche ya ho. In fact, ma follow mo yi ma follow MBC campaign pa mi aga sa mi no ka say me MBC ni. Le mo me me pa say me kire ni na ne say o Ken Bawumia, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. In fact, Obia delegate obey me a pull more vote area ma MPP. Me say Dr. What do you call it? Kenofuriata and the right person obey me a pull more vote for MPP in this era.
You're Kennedy Agyapong, Kenofuriata and contested. Kennedy Agyapong. Kennedy
Agyapong, Mr. And he on the rightful person who make me a pull more vote at Yama NDP at this era. And he the NDP delegate for Aqua election at this era and that the terminal. Yes, can Nipa Sabi or Casa at least or admire for another Oko, I think. On the moment, I will be a chinipa, who passing for Syria, I'll take what you do up here on that. Say to be me and Libya Masabi, maybe a bit who has the end to bone the Amama to a body of my here. Kennedy Agyapong, on no emo, and I bet me a leadimo. Aha, a woman said, Yamia Duma, about the Americans or Xavier 2028, but if we will make my winner, I came more, yeah. Kennedy Agyapong and that's the best.
My nice baby, many of our want to get connected. Many are get connected. Oh, yeah, crowd, yeah, for friend, you come get connected. Many of our want to get connected. I want to start to get connected.
Let's say, Obia, I'm buying an MPP for me. Mundial will be enough.
My Friday chat to me. I want to get connected.
Obia.
Bo did it too.
And as some of the person mechanics and ministry, me MPP me, but me vampire say, hello.
Me know you too.
Me vampire say you are Kennedy Agyapong edeba. Na yet me ask one man of course. No question me NDC me, but you are eba. Na see otimi ba begina as president. Me question yon go point me nyam say. I don't want to make me ask for one of Papa or your principal, a dinner crest. And this morning, you are a dinner crest. And yet, your barber or minus a quest. You are no. After maybe the president, I get a Juma, I hear you to know a Juma near the yes, you pet your barber be a Nima Bay and Yama one. Me bumper delegate for no nyame be ka o makoma so maso abana mayeya me yesi me di ekoko mutina kwa kasa tem wa pa adwuma amaye nte no ana make nyame nka no ho me de e wo keka nyama wo ka nyina ewade ndi nanim kwa nyame ne kwanse fo hin no ana make that
me am yes na asi bebre wa end this part of your program na my come pa say nyame na ahwe na fi no fa era na but things are no pay Obi about conversation. I think this is a conversation I ain't clear for. A statement I hear Kennedy Agyapong yeah bra or call unity tour na delegate a show concern say o my crowd so beto abanama. Nenso no de omusuo ni say obi be chinchim system no. Na be we echo mabato beto no. Emma me do ne ho mani nkunim. E na say mo obi anye bold. Go out Emma no. Na sisi ade obi anye obi a. Nti say kane na no be any to me no be ana. It's a level field. I will be a pre abedi party na nim. So don't fear so obi be intimidated no. And I say obi be ma adena wo ye enye possible. Eni na ma o ka say obi a nyobia no, it's not targeting you the delegate, but rather it's a message to motivate you, to tell you say you are Kennedy Agyapong and to protect your vote at the man no January 31st. You are dankwa ebrana so won se metwa to wrap up na o ba me for messages no kakran from ho. Nti wo do won se me tuma na se kwa no na ebrane ko we message free Agyapong kwame say good morning, get connected. Obia watching you live from Dewu Akuapem. No matter what traitors will do, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong will lead MPP party to victory. I think 2026 now, press okay, but this 2025. Mina Isaac. Say good morning, Chairman. God bless you for the good job, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. For Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, I think so. Watching you from Cantonment, Prince Owusu Ajiman. Say Ken all the way. We need jobs indeed. Ubia Pejuma. Alfred Ajiman. Or say lying is normal to normal people, but when you see a leader lying, it is because it becomes more serious. So I don't get this one. So people see what Bawumia said about Pwalugu Dam. No one is saying anything about it. Well, I think we're concerned about Pwalugu Dam. Eunice Efia Fushia says already fully connected. Watching you live from Sotium, Accra. We did, I think, continuation. Can it get connected? Obia Nyobia. Due to the love I have for your show, I'm watching it in a car going to Koforidua. Stop the will of God. Say kutu, say ba. There say utu kwaina store. Her program. No, Robert Kobina say, hello, Honorable Ken. Please try as much as possible to talk only on the projects that you will bring for Ghana, because Ghanaians know how to interpret speeches. Well, very well. I think they will see a clear cut. Portia, so this is the man we need in Ghana. Honorable Ken for 2026. Julian, why? Say Obia. Another one. Good morning. I am Gideon Donny from Ketu South. Ken will win hands down. The rest of the candidates are just wasting their time. We hope so. I am fully connected. Kennedy all the way. Grant George say Ghana first. President Ken, God bless you all the way. Victory. Vote number one. Honorable Ken. We messages are modify YouTube. Live session I say at the brain. Any aso eno ene yakenka no. Ye radam kwa e de wonsema betwa to ebe ma na fini aso.
Well, Nana Medase. Send your last text message in the kind. You have to vote number one.
Yeah.
Obi a branch I don't know to know say ekwa shall sroho, Kennedy no that way, ekwa shall sroho.
Oh wow.
Shall sroho preoccupy number one. And yet for no reason, until no mokoye ballot na Kennedy, ekonya number one. It is ordained. Nyame chese nyame ahye ato ho no. Now nipa numu kwa kuya de ono kwa akokoyi oyi one number one first. Ya kan mo se enkyere hwe. Ekyere be kyerkyerem na ekyere. Nana medasipi yam first ya mene.
Ma yeso ye nasi we na no pese oje bre ebe ka ye ho. Yewura keke dankwa o say okasama the street and all my word back o say acanization I think en take home message ha edeko acanization abuja midinya sabo akwana na techi midi dwede ho chiame na no pay ma chama na page wete ne nti kakra abusu afo wo fi adors won boy ma dwumede ne koso bibia ekoso kama ye dey see adom ye na odi na otwe ye di anim so mayen ya e besa na we hia binada near the Get Connected show na bro.